Hi everybody, welcome to Mike's Classic Pinball. It is a lovely Monday. Just had a great weekend working on pinball machines, so it's good to see everybody. Wanted to share a video with you today because I got literally an email from somebody. It says this: Dear so-called Mike, in regards to your 1974 Bally Chimp that you're currently working on and shared the video with last week, this is a heaping, steaming pile of shit and deserves to be parted out and thrown on a campfire. No. I look at games like that and I think,
we can live.
I'm going to save it, and by God, it's going to live. You're crazy for attempting this. Regards, Philip McCrevis. P.S. What do you carry in your tool bag? Fair question. Let's go with that. Yeah. So in regards to what I carry in my tool bag, it's for when I go out. I obviously have a full range of tools when I'm in the studio, but when I go out, I have my bag that I take with me. And I've been spending all weekend working on machines, not only in my house, but I've been doing some remote calls as well. And so it's a good excuse for me to clean it out and show you what I have. Plus, makes for great content. It's my channel anyway. But the number one thing I'll tell you that I do have, and this is going to cause some arguments, but that's these. I wear these when I go out to a remote call. And here we go. Why? I am fully vaccinated, and I'm a Republican. Weird, huh? But I am fully vaccinated, but I still wear these. Of course I still wear these. God. This is going to be one of those touchy subjects, I know, and I apologize. If you hate this shit, then fast forward by a few minutes. But I wear these when I go out to remote calls, and I have them in my bag, I have them in my car. And I wear them for the same reason that I wear them when I go out in public, when I go to the store, when I go to the bank, when I go to church, whatever. I wear these. Oh, but it's all one big conspiracy theory. Shut up. What's your take on that, Mike? My take on all of this is this, and I'm going to lay this to bed right now. I don't care. Okay, I don't care if it's legit. I don't care if it's conspiracy theory. I don't give a shit, okay? I don't care. I'm going to wear these for a number of reasons, but most importantly, I think the reason I wear them when I'm at a call or I'm at the store or I'm at the bank or something like that, or I'm at work, it's not so much for me, it's for you. It is a respect thing. I wear these out of respect for others. It's not that hard, okay? If you physically can't wear them, so be it, but I wear them, okay? Your choice is your choice, I don't care. I will wear them. And public service announcement, this stuff, you know, wear it with your nose hanging out. It's like wearing your pants with your dick hanging out. But so that's my take on everything. You know, if it's some big, you know, conspiracy government thing where they want to take my brain for testing or something like that, let them fucking have it. I'm not using it. So let's go take a look at my bag. Okay, so here we have everything. This is the bag that I use when I go out. I picked it up at a pawn shop for 10 bucks, probably 12 years ago or something like that, just after I got into pinball. But I want to just briefly go through everything. I have a pretty extensive bag of stuff that I take with me, but I've also never been caught out. At least not much. I think I'm pretty well covered on everything. This is what I take with me when I go out, so let's go through it real quick. I'll just start here and go down. I take, obviously, a few different odd clamps with me. Those are just going to go over in the side pocket over here. Spare parts. Now, I actually have a separate bag of spare parts that I take with me, but I'll always have at least a few little odds and ends with me. It's been helpful in the past. Electrical tape, Always handy to have. Fuses. Now I have a big box of fuses. I always seem to need them. So I'll always keep a nice big box of fuses with me, but those go in a little bit later. This is a small multimeter, but it does have continuity on it, so I take that with me. It does the trick. I've got a nice one for home, but this seems to do the trick. These cost like 14 bucks over at Harbor Freight, so that works well. Now this is my micro screwdriver kit. This has tiny little heads for just about everything you can imagine. This is super handy to have. Spare bulbs. Always have spare bulbs. You can never have too many spare bulbs. Alligator clips, leads for testing and for doing different odd stuff. Those are always good to have. This is just, I usually don't carry this for other reasons, but I happen to have this in here. Just different odd head screwdriver stuff. So I do carry a wide range of different flathead and Phillips head screwdrivers, just different sizes. My son got me that one because he thought it was funny as hell. This is my socket set, I don't carry a socket set. This is my socket drivers. These are the ones that do have the holes down in them so that I can get over bolts. These are invaluable to have. This is a whole range. They're 14 bucks over at Harbor Freight. Now, this one actually is just a screwdriver that takes heads, but this is exactly the right size as well for the nuts for plastics on top of playfields. So these are super handy. A couple of hemostats. They actually, believe it or not, are quite handy to have. I've used them quite a bit. Something I forgot in here. This is a bulb changer to change out bulbs in the back box and on the playfield to reach the bulbs. Definitely valuable to have. So put that back in there. I can stick the fuses down here. Solder suckers. This is more if I'm doing board work. I don't use these quite so much on EM games, which is what I mostly do. But I bought tons of these when Radio Shack went out of business. I don't know why I'm carrying 3 with me, but I'll usually have 2 with me. Pair of scissors, obviously. Different odd wrenches of different sizes, a couple of sets of pliers. I tend to use all of them, and of course a couple of pairs of wire cutters. And yes, everything has a place in my bag here. Wire and plastic brushes for cleaning stuff off and cleaning everything from different, just everything. They're great. I'll always keep a hammer with me. Utility knife always comes in handy. Allen key set, or Allen key set, definitely good for when working on flippers. I carry one of these with me. Oh, sweet, an E-clip. This has a magnetic bottom of it to it, and I'll put like screws and stuff in there when I'm working on stuff, and then they don't go anywhere because that sticks down pretty good and has magnetic bottom so that it keeps a hold of things. Put that over there. Now, this is the coolest thing I found at the pawn shop one time. Love this because it's got everything from a 12 up to an 18 for doing different types of bolts. This is great for doing legs and back box, stuff like that. So this was a good find, and I love having that. Obviously, this is a cheap soldering iron that I take with me on the road. I've got this is actually temperature controlled, so kind of nice, but then I have it, I can take this with me when I go out. That goes over there. This is my micro pliers, tiny, I use this probably more than anything else, these little pliers like that. These are brilliant. I actually got these from a Coil Master for when you're doing coils for vapes. I found these in the Toolkit for that. Best little pliers I've ever had. Freaking fantastic. Now these. These are actually acrylic paint markers, and they come in a bunch of different colors, but these are great for doing just quick little touch-up stuff if I need to. They're super cheap, really nice little paint markers. Always keep those with me. Now, for lubricants and stuff, this is my PBR grease contact disc grease. This stuff is great. Get it from PBR, and I'll usually have either some silicone or usually some Teflon grease with me as well. Let's go up there. A couple of files for filing and stuff like that, doing my nails. Tweezers, because you need those. Trust me, you need those. This is a lamp socket cleaner to clean out the lamp sockets in case they're going wonky. Goes there. This is my switch adjuster, my leaf switch adjuster, pinball resource. These are fantastic. They're a couple bucks. Pick one up. It's so much easier to do adjustments with these. Now these, my Flexstone files. Let me show you these. These are basically, they're a file, but they are a flexible, non-conductive file. These are what you use to do contact cleaning and switch cleaning. They're cheap, get them, they're worth it. So I'll keep those usually right there. Now these are craft brushes, these are stencil brushes. These are fantastic for when you're working on a relay board. They're firm, they're stiff, and they'll take dust and stuff off without, ripping off all of your labels. These are brilliant for light cleanup. Different odd writing implements, couple pens, couple pencils, some Sharpies if I'm working on different stuff, working on like contact disc to mark stuff. Always have these handy. Keep those up there. Some super glue, just went and bought some because that's always good to have. That can go up in there. Some Scotch-Brite for cleaning stuff up. Always have some rags handy. Toothpicks, they're very invaluable to have. You'll use them more than you think you will. And I always keep some Q-tips over in the side pocket here. These are great for if you're just doing a little dab of cleaning on something or you need to and just clean a tiny little thing. Great for that. Novus, I bought the wrong size, but it turns out to be perfect for when I'm traveling. I always keep some Novus 2 with me for playfields and for cleaning. This is good stuff. You can order the tiny little bottles from Amazon, but if you want to get the proper size, you can actually just go to Harley Davidson, or I think you can get them from Walmart too. Let's see, where did that? That's where, that'll go there. Now, this is a nice hard carnauba wax. I use this for waxing EM playfields. This is, I used to use mill wax. I still will use it on occasion. I know a lot of people hate mill wax with an undying passion. It works for me. So this is really good stuff, and a tin of this will last you forever. Tons of playfields you can do with this. Mean Green, best cleaner on earth. Thank you, Clay Harrell, for introducing me to this stuff so many years ago, and I buy this stuff pretty much in massive bulk. I'll buy a couple of the big gallons and reuse my bottles, although my sprayer's a little worn. I'll probably want to get a new one soon. And then I will keep this with me. This is an extendable extension cord. This is good. I'll usually hold that separate, and then usually an extension cord with me. So that's my bag, and as you can see, everything fits nicely with plenty of room to spare. And then of course my mask, and this is what I take with me. Super simple, and I've never been caught out, and everything's nice and organized in here, and I can find whatever I need, and it works for me. So, I'm not saying this is exactly how you have to do it. Do what works for you, but this is what I take with me. All right, everybody, thank you very much. Thanks for joining me on this short little video. I just thought it'd be a fun one to do. I've got some more interesting little videos, like my random Q&As coming up like this. Skylab, got a lot of work done on Skylab over the weekend. Found a couple of issues that I had missed, and so there will be a video coming on that. Going to start work officially on Champ. I got some wood for the bottom of that, so we're going to move forward with that and start the repairs. And then I have a few other ideas for videos coming as well. As before, I've said if any of my local guys have a gun game or even like a pitch and bat or something like that that they'd like to have done on the channel for free, minus really expensive parts, you can pay for those. Let me know. I'd love to do them. So it's good to talk to all of you. I'm now going to go pay my pinball resource bill because it's not cheap today. No, I've got a bill that from the last couple of tables I need to go pay today. So thank you very much for joining me. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you again very soon. Have an awesome day.